I think I already know the name of this video, and I'm gonna make it catchy, like a little clickbait kind of thing. When you use the word sex, that's just automatic. So today is, well, the day after Nicole apparently hit somewhere. I don't know. It's nice to see the sky. This is my first time out in the patio. Anyway, today's 11th of November, 11/11/2022. I'm in Volusia County, again, at Daytona Beach. Yeah, I talked about how I was going to be looking at some cruises last week after I did a short cruise, and then I'm looking at, a much longer cruise this week, but then, well, God's got better plans. And, well, I had a guest over here. She is from Ohio, and I figured, well, let's go ahead and bundle all this together. This whole human trafficking thing in the United States of America. I'm sitting here with my legs crossed, my leg crossed. I have 5 daughters, y'all. Their mother and father, well, I mean, I don't know what the mothers are, but I mean, because of me, and then the mother connecting together, our children are set for many lifetimes. And, whatever family they were going to live with, regarding either being independent on their own, independent with whomever, their father right here loves them so very much. And the racist dollars, for some reason, I talk about it all the time. It's just really kind of funny. Like I said, I'm set many times over, many lifetimes over. And then, of course, the disability. Me and my children are guaranteed, but they've been gone for years, so that's just, it is what it is. Oh, I see a gecko. I want to bring you one video. Baby lizard. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see him. Very small one. With my eyesight, that's impressive though, right? So cute. But just with the disability, I mean, so what these women are doing in this country, they're still living under this generational curse of, and I've shared a few videos of me, providing the link for, what do you call it, the, wow, I'm so out of it. It's not that late either. I mean, oh my goodness. The role of white women during slavery, and it's just to turn people to puppets. This country's loaded with witchcraft. So it's the attack of the single mothers. It's this woman here. She's homeless, and I hooked her up all the food that she wanted. We did Taco Bell, and she played these little games with me whereby she wanted a relationship with me. I'm like, no, hold on a minute. And it does look weird. What does it look like I'm doing when it comes to the point of people coming out of this place? When you walk out, you're on camera. So we got guys walking out a lot. I kind of feel better that way, because then they're not going to be begging me for money, begging me to be a provider for them, all these different things. And what are the odds? What are the odds? Just this morning I got a message from a woman in Vietnam. The same woman about 2 years ago said she wanted me to adopt her. I don't think she realized what she was saying. Maybe to her adoption was, joining my family, whatever that would be, or however that would work. She literally said she wanted me to adopt her. Like, what the? This girl in Vietnam, she's so sweet. So she said, hey, remember me? Oh yeah, we haven't chatted in like a month or whatever, but she's really cute. I like her. These women in this country, they're chasing these dollars, thinking that that's their God, how they're gonna live and all that stuff. I like this, so I can look back at it and see what I can do for my hair. cut my hair last night finally, and I like to keep my bangs a little bit, you know. But this water is just tearing up my bangs. So anyway, this woman, she says, hello, you already did a marriage once, it didn't work. And then she had a few engagements, they didn't go through, whatever. You broke up, it didn't work. Now she's in this serial monogamy game, which is polyamory. You're polyamorous. You're loving more than one person. Monogamy is a severe mental illness. It's a horrible disease. I did it. I thought it was the way to go. I had the hottest girl at North Olmsted High School. I mean, there were some, you know, other really, really, really hot girls like Margot and Janet. One girl, Janet was 1 year old, you know, ahead of me, and of course, Margot was my, and you know, those women. So I got sucked into the whole monogamy thing, thinking that you could only be with that one person sexually, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. 100% of the time, it's the marriage stuff and the relationship. It's just a total mess. Hugh Hefner's what's up, you know. But what I think the thing that attracted me most to Hugh Hefner, I should disclose this on it, is that he's a white man who broke more into segregation than anybody else at that time. And it's his Playboy that, wow, helped out with regard to civil rights, you know. Maybe that's why I like him so much. And, you know, he was honest. He's a polyamorous man. He's going to be with multiple women sexually. So, yeah, this woman, I mean, she said she wanted me to go road trip with her. I'm like, yeah, I'm down with that. And I wrote a book about it. I explained explicitly, clearly and concisely, that we split all of the gas. And, you know, there's wear and tear in my car, so I didn't charge her more to first, you know, travel together. That's called Stranded with Supermodel, my collusion with Russia. We and this is how relationships would work. You got to find a way to have your synergy to work together. And I explained, she wanted me to go on a road trip. Look, I'll go on a road trip with you. You do that, and out of courtesy, I said I would pay for the gas, all of her gas. I mean, in reality, I'm loaded, and she's beyond homeless, and she's older than 55. I explained to her I can't do anything sexually with. Maybe I could someday. I don't know, but I'm just not. I'm demisexual. I'm not into her like that. But I'll run with you. I've done road trips with men, women. You know, obviously I wrote about what I wrote about in my collusion with Russia. The St. Petersburg, Russia woman. I did not penetrate her, y'all. So she says, I need a man to provide for me. I want you to provide for me. I'm like, what? And we had just been talking about human trafficking, how much of a mess it is. She's saying, oh, it's all in the Philippines, it's all in China. Pfft, nothing like what it is here. So, how do I relate that to the title of my video? Today, like I said, is this 11th. I've maybe had one, at the very most, 2 phone calls from one building over. This woman, no penetration. We did some sexual things together. It completely stopped. Well, we've had some slightly physically intimate times. Maybe once or twice. That's it. Before that, and I called her out. We met in June. I got into this list for a beautiful place I'm moving into. It's a 2-bedroom. So she's thinking, hey, I'm going to go ahead and work my way over to be with Jason. And I accidentally sometimes slip and say, yeah, I'm on a waiting list. And people are like, what does that mean? I guess they don't know what it means to be on a waiting list. When somebody leaves out of a place, now a place is vacant, you're able to move in. Boof, you know what I'm saying? So she's thinking she can get. I said, listen, I don't want to be doing things physically with you if you're just going to go ahead up and leave. And if you just want to use me to provide a place for you for free. Because the day that we kissed, she came in here June 18th, I had a guest here. He was in the kitchen, and I was like in what I guess you would call the dining room, living room area, and she started kissing me. But she said right before that, within 5 seconds before that, she goes, wow, this is a nice place where I can come live. This is nice. Thinking that she's going to get in with me, like, what the hell? So, Hurricane Ian comes by the 29th of September. And they're here, I'm sure they're here. And I'm the one that gave them the phone numbers for FEMA. And she got almost $10,000. So she's paid off her. Some of these units are owned. Well, they're all owned, but some of the owners are renting out their places. Okay. She was renting out her place, and another woman was renting out her place too. Which means, I don't know what it means really, but if it means that they don't have a whole lot of dollars, so she's working for dollars. They're giving their body for dollars. That's gross. Why do I support strip clubs? Well, at least they're being the light of the world. They're showing it off. They're not hiding it. You know, they got a beautiful body. Show it off every which way you possibly can. So, did FEMA cock block me? All right, it's clear that I got cock blocked by Donald Trump and Joe Biden. More Joe Biden, because they made these laws. We can't communicate with Russians, and you know, and my other book. So here we are. Now she's got this money. She got nearly 10 G's, y'all. So now she's got her cash. Is it possible that these girls, when they get their cash, they're all good? They don't need to like perform for the man. That's just gross, y'all. Ugh. So she got her money, and where is she now? Text messages have dwindled. We used to do. Now it could be the coffee thing too. I don't do coffee anymore. The last time I did coffee, yeah, I got 60 days. What's up? The 11th of September. So maybe I could use that as a possible excuse. But it's this whole idea that you're going to provide. When they say provide, what they mean, it's their manipulative way of saying pay dollars for them, because they're racists. There are so many ways that a man and a woman can do things together that you don't need to be paying for. She literally, because this woman just 2 days ago, she left here. She wanted me, she said, I'm not going to go on a road trip with you unless you pay for me. I'm putting wear and tear in my car. And out of courtesy, I figured, you know what? Because with other women, I would say, you're paying half of gas. And that's a courtesy too, because I'm getting wear and tear on my car. But no, she's got wear and tear on her car. I need you to pay for me. In terms of motel, hotel kind of stuff. I'm already offering to pay for her gas. And the thing is, part of the thing is I'm delaying time because I've got this cruise set up. We're talking like a cruise that would cost tens of thousands of dollars for myself. But I got to delay some time now because everything got shut down. All the Port Canaveral was shut down. Everything. Port Everglades and Miami shut down just for that one day, but it's just too rough. The Coast Guard's not letting us go out. So I got some time to go possibly, evacuate for yesterday. Oh my God, she literally had to say, pay for me. That's human trafficking, y'all. So yeah. I might put the words, this is really sick, y'all. Children, I mean, they need to be blessed and they need to be given security. Where is that? No. In their mind, they just want to drain into your bank account. That's robbery, y'all. I mean, very clear to everybody. Are you just looking for dollars out of me? And I've come to the realization, here we are, 2022, that there's no woman in America who would want to be with me. I want to see how beautiful the sky is today. It's nice. It's rare, right? Because of my disability. What do I have to offer you, really? I mean, I'm not going to be, especially when I'm not paying for you. as they want to play that game of traditional lifestyle. How's your traditional lifestyle working for you? 55% divorce rate in America, highest in the world. You're probably going to get an STD somehow too. Not 1 out of every 4, but more like just 21%. But close to 1 out of every 4. 3 out of every 4. 21% currently have an STD. Just 3 out of every 4 people have either had or currently have an STD. And then of course numbers on just the sickness of people with their drugs. The very high majority use drugs currently. Alcohol, smoke cigarettes. It's a straight up mess. So all these people are trying to do is look for people they can puppet. I'm disabled. Here, let me show you this reflection on the patio door. Looks neat, right? That's what I keep looking at. If you're wondering what I'm looking at. So we're done with this video though. Alright, so yeah, I got cock blocked by FEMA. Cut these checks to these people. That's my speculation. And which goes back to the Department of Homeland Security. I'm gonna turn this thing off now.